Hey besties, welcome back to Trendsville. So it's the new season of Big Brother Naija and it's season 11 themed Show Yourself. I must be honest with you all, the launch show was a bit boring. A bit boring. No, it was boring actually because compared to previous seasons, this was just so underwhelming. I wasn't feeling the energy, and I'm sure it's not even coming from Ebuka. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know, but anyways, we can't judge now, right? We can't judge it now, so we'll just give them the benefit of the doubt to see how the season will turn out. The house still looks basically the same, except for a few changes here and there, but it's almost the same thing with the last season's own. But anyways, the purpose of this video is to introduce the housemates to you all. Now, the first housemate to enter the house is Tram, who is a 24-year-old game streamer and grew up in Lagos. He's not looking for love, and he says he's going to be himself in the house. Now, the second housemate is Temi, who is 21 years old and is London-raised fashion model. She studied accounting and finance, and she says she doesn't take no for an answer. The third housemate is Martins. He's a 30-year-old model and visual storyteller from Kogi State. He's in a relationship and is bringing pride and authenticity to the show. The fourth housemate is Abby. She's 25 years old and she's a model and chef from Osun State. She's married and she says she met her husband on TikTok. The fifth housemate is Chimsom Choka, who is a 27-year-old pharmacist and actor. He says he's also a yapper from Anambra State. He's single. The sixth housemate is Kivo, who is a 27-year-old web developer, fashion enthusiast, AI engineer, and he's from Benue State. The seventh housemate is Mercedes. She's 26-year-old and she's a massage therapist from Delta State. She says she's a church singer by the day and a pole dancer by night, and she prides herself in being a seductress. The eighth housemate is Kamsi, who is a 24-year-old event planner from Imo State. She says she's drama and is bringing chaos, mystery, and drama. She is in a situationship. The ninth housemate is Soltex. He's 24-year-old and is a professional dancer from Lagos State. The 10th housemate is Icon. I don't know if I got that right. Yes, but it will take me some time to, get used to their names. He's 25-year-old and he's a teacher from Kogi State and is based in Abuja. Yeah. He loves education and is comfortable in his own company. The 11th housemate is Flora. She's 30-year-old and she's a beauty entrepreneur and a makeup artist from Delta State. She says she has no plan for love in the house. Let's see how that pans out. The 12th housemate is Bells, who is 22-year-old and she's a university student from Akwa Ibom State. The 13th housemate is Gerald. He's 23-year-old and is an on-air personality from Lagos State. He says being inconsistent is the fastest means to being his enemy. The 14th housemate is Oyin. She's 22-year-old and is a corporate sales entrepreneur. She's from Shagamu, Ogun State, and she describes herself as being blunt and beautiful. The 15th housemate is Shiba. She's a 32-year-old on-air personality, broadcaster from Plateau State. She describes herself as audacious and memorable. The 16th housemate is Araga, who is 29-year-old professional fashion model. He describes himself as the ladies' man and has no strategy. The 17th housemate is Ricky, who is the 3-year-old creative writer from Rivers State. He describes himself as opinionated and competitive. The 18th housemate is Noni, is a 26-year-old fashion designer from Anambra State. She says she's a sore loser, so she doesn't take losing lightly. The 19th housemate is Barry, who is 26-year-old civil engineer and fashion designer from Rivers, but he's based in Abuja. He says he's bringing mixed energy to the show. The 20th housemate is Neche, who is a 25-year-old lawyer from Anambra State. She says her strategy is dynamic, so anywhere we see her, any me she brings, we should just take it like that, yeah? The 21st housemate is Yusuf. He's a 25-year-old actor and filmmaker from Kogi State, and he's single. The 22nd housemate is Godessa, who is a 30-year-old musician from Abia State. The 23rd housemate is Bluetopia, who is a 22-year-old photographer and model from Adamawa State. The 24th housemate is Cassie, who is a 26-year-old forex trader from Abia State. He's also a model and owns a shortlet apartment. He describes himself as being opinionated. Guys, I don't know how the season is gonna be, and I pray it turns out to be exciting and not as boring as the launch show is. But let's keep our fingers crossed, and I'll keep you updated in the events that happen in the house. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly do so and give this video a thumbs up. See you in my next video. Bye.